Hello everyone, Mikan's Barbecue. This is my Picanha beef Wagyu Coulette steak from Australia. Marbled beef. I'm going to show you guys how I trim it into steaks. And I'll freeze a couple and then I'll grill a couple. In America they call it a Coulette, but it's in Brazil it's called Picanha. And it's fantastic. It's kind of expensive, but let's see how many steaks I get from it. So the first thing we have to do is get it out of the freezer bag. And we'll go from there. So as you can tell, there's a lot of myoglobin in there, a lot of liquid. So I like to put paper towels down, and I want to get rid of all that juice. So I'm going to cut it open and leave a pouch to keep most of the juice in the vial crack so I can throw it away. And then we're going to dry it up. Premium. It's going to be delicious. Well, I got it out of the bag. There's some trimming to do. Meat standard, graded Australia. USDA process verified. So USDA was in there, and look at all this juice. That is a lot of yucky. Take all this juice and go throw it away. So I'll tell you guys one thing, you need a lot of paper towels. You want to get this all dry and get rid of all the juice. What I'm going to do is take my fillet knife and I'm going to trim all of the silver skin and excess fat on this side. I'm going to get rid of all this. Any silver skin I see, I'm going to take off. I'm going to trim. And then I'll show you the next step. Look how beautiful it is. This will take probably like 20 minutes to trim this up. And of course, I have my special cut resistant glove. So I don't want to cut myself. I'm going to hold and trim it all up. So far, so good. I haven't butchered it too badly. Still got a little ways to go. I was able to get this piece off in one big swipe, one big cut. Silver skin. A little pieces of fat. I might give the puppies a little bit of it. Got a little bit more ways to go. You just need a lot of towels. You can see the marbling in it. Wagyu-ish, kinda. All right, keep going. All right, I was able to get this one big piece of hard fat off the edge here. Got all this fat to throw away, and I cut up 4 little pieces for the puppies. They get 2 each. So Let's flip it over, just take a look and see if I want to trim it up a little bit. Okay, friends, look how much I trimmed off the fat cap. I got lots of fat. It was hard and sitting in the juice forever, you know, really super tough. And I got a couple more pieces for the puppies. Look at this fat. All that ugly fat that was kind of hard on here. Now it's kind of softer. And with picanha, when I make steaks out of this, usually it's a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch of fat on the steak when you grill it, or churrascaria style skewers like in Brazil. So I just trimmed it and tried to keep it as smooth as I can. And I took off a big chunk right here. Hard fat. You need a lot of. Look at my glove, worked. Gotta clean it. And you need a Dexter paring knife. You need a really sharp knife. Now I'm shaving it because I got to the softer fat, which is exactly what I want. All right, I'm gonna clean up this mess and flip this over, and I'll show you how I make the steaks. Okay, friends, picanha, the queen of all steak, is actually just unreal. Try to get all the moisture off. Are you here to help me? I have a treat for you. So with the picanha, I didn't want to use a carving knife, and I don't want to use my paring knife. It's a little too small. So I'm going to use, this is the biggest chef knife I have, and I just sharpened it. You want to cut with the grain. So the grain is running, you can see the striations. You want to cut steaks with the grain. So when you cut it to eat, you'll be cutting against the grain. And that will give you just pull apart, melt in your mouth steaks. So I'm gonna go with the grain. Which is running this way. And you can see. So I'm gonna start cutting and we'll see how many steaks I get. McConn's barbecue. Okay, friends, I made my first cut with the grain. I forgot to tell you, 1 inch or 1.5 inches, no more than 1.5 inches is the best steak for picanha. So I got one steak done. And it's sacrilege to cut off this fat cap. You only trim off the top like I did and trim just a little bit of the bad fat off this, but you keep this for flavor. This melts in your mouth and you never take off this fat cap. It looks beautiful. I'll keep going. Picanha. So I got 7 steaks. It cost $70. So each one is $10 a piece. I'm gonna keep 4 out and freeze 3 for later. So what you do with Brazilian picanha is you dry brine it in rock salt. I don't have rock salt, so I'm going to use kosher salt on both sides. Nice medium layer of salt. And then you put them in the refrigerator for like 3 hours or even overnight. Then when you're ready to grill them, after that, dry brine, then you can add your little pepper or your rub that you like. But to keep it traditional, you would just put a little pepper on it. And it melts in your mouth. I got some fat. For Lemmy. This fat would make great tallow because it's be gentle. Okay. That's picanha. I was gonna cut this, but this will be a perfect little treat steak. That's how you trim and cut a picanha into steaks. Next video will be me being grilling it up. Cheers, everybody. That's my picanha steak demonstration of taking the silver skin, trimming it up, slicing into steaks. I'll see you guys on the next video. Cheers and aloha.